What is going on, you guys? Blaze here at Blue Chip Athletic Club with another video in our training program. We're going to kick off a little chat about rest and recovery today. So, being overworked and under recovered, it's a tale as old as time, am I right? So, picture this. You just get into a new fitness program. You're super excited to start. You want to get in the gym. You want to work hard multiple times a week. But after a bit, you decide you kind of want more. Maybe you were working out 3 days a week and now you want four or five. And then before you know it, you're working out every single day, sometimes 2 a days, and you still have the same demands outside your life, i.e., maybe you have kids, maybe you've got a partner that needs some of your time, maybe your work needs some time. And imagine in this case that your sleep hasn't drastically improved, and nor has your diet. Typically, the thing that happens next is you end up like this guy here. You end up getting hurt. Maybe, the injury is warranted, contact to a place that wasn't meant to bend or move in a certain way, and it's unavoidable. But a lot of times being overworked, overtrained, and under recovered are avoidable injuries that, will typically happen non-contact. You're getting out of your car, you're picking up groceries, you're doing whatever. And instead of just slowly chipping away at your goal, you're now stuck rehabbing an injury that might have been totally avoidable from the get-go. So we're going to talk through ways to kind of optimize your rest here and the rest of this training. So, why I lead with that example? Again, I want to make sure that you're not rushing the process and being impatient with your goals. Just because you're not training on a certain day doesn't mean that you can't still make healthier choices in your day-to-day life and then optimize those other facets. So maybe you make a better food choice, or maybe you go on a walk with your family or friends on a day that you're not specifically training or getting after it in the gym. And these are other things that you can do on a week to week basis that are going to have drastic returns on investment for you moving forward. So, a couple examples of things that you can do more of on rest days. You can focus on your food intake and your sleep. Sleep, and I'm not going to get too far down the weeds in this training here, but sleep is the foundation of kind of everything that we do. If you sleep poorly, you can't focus, you don't recover, you typically don't perform well. It can sometimes mess with your hormones, it can increase your stress and anxiety, and so much more. So, why not prioritize this on a dedicated day to ensure that you're ready to rock when it's time to train? And one way to do that, you can talk to your coach about establishing a nighttime routine or setting bedtimes or figuring out whatever method kind of works for you. So make sure that you're kind of taking the time on these quote unquote rest days to look into those types of things and do some of that we'll call internal work on your schedule as well as your health and wellness outside of the gym, because what we do outside the gym matters just as much, if not more, than what we do inside the gym. Another thing you can do is you can do some joint mobility or foam rolling. As always, you can ask your coach for a mobility flow on a rest day if you need something that's a little bit more structured, but also be aware that you can just do any of those things on your own too. So we're not saying that you can't, go to a gym on a rest day. And sometimes it's even open to change to add in workouts depending on how the body's feeling. But I want to make sure that we're aware that rest days are opportunities for you to investigate other assets of your health and wellness and make sure that you're paying back to your mental and spiritual and emotional health as well. So, why is this so hard, especially for a lot of the athletes here that are in the program? Eventually, you may find yourself in a really good flow and you may not want to take your foot off the gas, if you will. You see other people getting results, you're motivated to do so yourself. And although these things come from a good place, this is still a process and it's going to take time, discipline, and patience so that you can make it to your goal. So, how do you make the most of your program? At the end of the day, rest and recovery play a huge role in ensuring the body can perform at a high level. Your coach, though, as qualified as they are, does not know your body in the same way that you do. So you have to communicate with them. So I'm going to ask a few things, pointed things to you right now in this program to make sure that we're able to improve throughout the entirety of your program and that your rest is really taken care of. So what I'm going to ask you more specifically is if you've had a bad night of sleep and workout isn't something you feel like you can accomplish in the manner that it's written, you need to tell your coach. If you have a nagging joint pain from a workout that you completed before, you need to tell your coach. Tell them if you're sore. Tell them if you need a rest day. Tell them if you know, I don't know, maybe you had somebody in your family pass away, or you had to put your dog down. Like these types of things happen in real life, and these are things that we definitely need to know about here so we can make sure that we're programming the best possible program for you in your unique situation. Use your coach to help guide you through the highs and lows of your journey because that's what they're trained to do. And what I want to stress and emphasize is that these are not, I guess, excuses for you to not do the work, right? At the end of the day, the only person that'll know if you're mailing it in or not doing the work is you. Your coach is not some magician or genie that can wave a wand, help you achieve your goals through that, pill type of immediate gratification style that I unfortunately human beings really, really want. But what they can do is they can help you along the way as you forge your own path on your own journey, help you find optimal ways to train, recover, and improve. And they can do that with you and not for you. And there's a huge difference between the two. And a lot of that comes down to communication between the two of you. So lastly, and most of all, I want you all to listen to your body. As much as this program is about being uncomfortable, testing you, it's going to be one of the hardest things that you do, but it's going to help you find a new level of health and wellness throughout. And you're going to find lasting, sustainable results if you listen to your body, you learn how to push yourself when it's appropriate, and you lean on your coach to provide you insights along the way. So with that, we'll end that talk here on rest and recovery. If you have any specific questions, feel free to reach out to your coach, and we'll see you guys in the next video later.